Hello, my friends. Today I am going to just take my time and plant some seeds. It is sprinkling every once in a while, but then it quits. It's supposed to rain later this evening, so I figured it would be a good time to put some seeds in the ground. If it does start raining harder, I'm going to have to put my camera away, but I figured I would bring you guys along while I plant some things before it does start raining. So some of the things that I want to do are cucumbers. I have my melons, squash, and pumpkins. I might save the pumpkins for last because that's a pretty big area down there, that big square. So I'm just gonna do the smaller ones that I was gonna fill in some areas first. And then if I have time and it's not raining yet, I will do the pumpkins. So I'm going to start with my melons here. And then cucumbers are going to go on the other side, which actually there's this really cool app that I found. It's called Planter. I'm not sure if you guys have used it before, but the icon is this little green plant thing right here, and I have all of my beds labeled in this app. It's really nice. So what I'm gonna do, what the cool thing is, what I was gonna say is you can look up all these plant varieties or just plant names like tomatoes. I'm gonna see if cucumbers like to be beside tomatoes. So in here it shows you companion plants and combative plants. So I'm going to check and make sure I don't want to put cucumbers on the other side so they're not beside the tomatoes. I mean, you can probably plant anything anywhere, but okay. So where I'm sitting here, I'm going to put this away so I don't forget about it, this is my one tomato bed. So there's going to be an arbor from here going over to here, this small square one where I did my okra. And I'm going to do melons, I believe. I should actually check if they like okra too. Okra likes everything, so that's a good sign. So what I'm going to do is put these small melons that I have, like my Kajari melon and my Kiku Caranthusum melon and this melon here and my mouse melons. I want to put those on arbors because the fruit is really small. Like here you can see like somebody holding, it's just like the size of your hand. So they're not going to be really heavy, so they can hang on arbors, which will make it really nice. Don't have to put them in my big bed where my larger melons will go in. So we're gonna do those 4, but I'm only gonna do 2 varieties for this arbor, and then I might do 2 varieties on the arbor up. I'm gonna process a little bit here. I'm gonna put my squash on that arbor, and then I do have Jack B. Little pumpkins and some different kinds of gourds that I might do on some arbors down where the pumpkin patch is actually going to be. So I'm going to do the mouse melon and I don't know which ones would be really cool together. I feel like I should... Pixel! No! I think I'm going to do these 2 on the same arbor. So one variety will go on one side and then the other variety will go on the other side. Then I'll do these 2 on one arbor because I think the green and the orange would look really cool together. Okay, so these say 2 feet apart. So my beds are 4 feet. So maybe I could do 1, 2, 3. So I'll do 3 plants of each one. And sprouts in 7 to 14 days. 1/2 inch deep, 2 feet apart, full sun. And then the other one, 1/2 inch deep, 2 feet apart, full sun. Okay. So I'm gonna put these in. I think I'm gonna do the Kajari on this side with the okra, because with the red burgundy okra plants, I had to revert to popsicle sticks because my plant labels, I ordered them online and it says will be delivered, will be delivered, will be delivered, and I still have yet to have them delivered. So it is what it is. I'm gonna go grab my little poker thing. Got me a handy dandy little dollar knee pad thing. All right, so since these are 1/2 inch deep, I'm going to just make a hole all the way down through the cardboard for sure, so that their roots aren't fighting that stuff. Which it shouldn't, because it's super soft, but just to make sure that it's all the way through. Aren't these cool looking? I like me some cool looking things. All right, other side. All right, so now I'm going to do the other two, the cucamelon and the chrysanthemum. I'm not even sure how to say that. Kiku chrysanthemum. I'm not sure. It says it's a very rare, early and productive white, small, creamy melon with mellow flesh that tastes like Greek yogurt. Who can say no to that? Okay, these are only 18 inches apart, so I think I'm gonna do, oh, I forgot. I wanted to have the sun gold climb on this arbor over here. Yeah, I did forget about that. Let's see. I might actually just do this one on this side and move the cucamelons down to where the pumpkins are. So I'm gonna do 4 plants of this one. All right, I think I'm gonna do the cucamelons on this one and this one right here, because I still need to do my squash and my cucumbers. So I think I'm gonna put it here. All right, so these are 1/4 inch deep, 2 to 3 seeds per mound, 4-foot spacing. So I'm only gonna do 2 plants because my arbors are only 4 foot across. So I'll have 2 plants climbing up the arbor. We're gonna move up here. Alright, so my squash varieties that I have are this sweet meat, which will go into the big square because it's a pretty big. It says 10 to 15 pound fruit. That's pretty intense. And then I have, oh, that one's gonna go, okay. I have a zucchini, or summer squash, black beauty, and then Max's Gold, which is a yellow, and then a winter squash, a Waltham butternut squash. So I'm going to do those beside the pepper plants. Piper, stay out. Good girl. Alrighty, one more set of arbors for cucumbers. Alrighty guys, so all of my other ones are done, and so now I'm going to fill this space right here, which I actually forget what size it is. It's 16 feet long. I think it's 15 by 16. I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna figure out how many of everything. I think I can only probably do 1 mound of each because I have quite a variety of them. But in here, I'm doing, like I said, this winter squash. It's called a sweet meat. It says it rivals pumpkin pie, so we're gonna try it. And then I have a sugar baby watermelon, and a crimson sweet watermelon. Hale's Best Jumbo Cantaloupe, a Sweet Passion Cantaloupe, and then I have all of my pumpkins. So I have a Hooligan pumpkin, just like a speckled orange and white creamy color. The Jardel pumpkin, really pretty blue purple. Diablo pumpkin, just a classic big pumpkin. Lumina, I think, is a white pumpkin. Cinderella pumpkin. Some of these, I'll put a picture of what they look like up on the screen, but this is called a Long Island cheese pumpkin. And then I have a Marina di Chioggia, probably butchered that name, but pumpkin. And then a sugar pie pumpkin, which is going to go on an arbor. And Mesquite de Provence pumpkin. And two more. Honestly, don't even know if I can fit them all in this space, but we're going to try. And then I have small fruited gourds, Harrowsmith Select. I'll put a picture of that up. And my Jack B. Little pumpkins. These are more for Viviana, but basically a lot of these pumpkins are for decoration purposes. I kind of wanted to grow my own pumpkins for this fall and see how it goes. If it goes well, I'll probably do it every year. If it doesn't go well, I will probably stick to buying them, but if I can eliminate buying them, that would be really cool. So a lot of these say row spacing 5 to 6 feet. So I'm gonna just take a moment and figure out kind of where all of my stuff is gonna go. Well, exciting news, I can fit everything. So we're gonna stagger some stuff, but I'm just gonna go ahead and plant. And what I do is put them on, like I kind of take the dirt and scrape it together a little bit, and then you kind of make a little bit of a mound. So the seeds like to drain really well, or the plants, so then it just helps keep the water from just settling down. So you want to make a little mound. It says 2 to 3 seeds per mound. And I think all of these are pretty much 1/4 to 1/2 inch deep. And then, so yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and plant everything, and here we go. Piper came to help me. Didn't you, Piper? Yep, you came to help me. Alrighty guys, I'm done. Seeds are all planted. I'm pretty sure sure anyway. And the only thing I have left is to plant all of my flowers. But kind of bummed this white pumpkin had no seeds in the pack, so gonna have to contact them and let them know that happened. But got everything else planted, and that's all I'm gonna do because it's sprinkling more and more. So we're gonna water this in yet and call that a wrap for today. But seeds are all in the ground. That's exciting. I am gonna do like succession sowing as the season goes on, but for the most part, seeds are all in the ground. It's crazy. It's gonna look way different in about 2 months from now, even a month from now. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.